And here we are again for the episode 3 of my tour of the Italian car museums here on Race Cars Universe. Just a stone throw from Maranello and the Ferrari Museum we find Sant'Agata Bolognese, home to the most exuberant, flamboyant and exhilarating cars the world has ever seen, Lamborghini. The history of the Lamborghini brand is a tale of innovation, passion and iconic car design that left an indelible mark on the automotive world. Also quite significant to me personally, given the fact that I'm part Italian and part Kiwi, and considering the presence of Bob Wallace since the early stages of the company's development. Automobili Lamborghini was founded in 1963 by Ferruccio Lamborghini, a successful tractor manufacturer with a passion for high-performance cars. His aim was to challenge established sports car manufacturers, especially after approaching Enzo Ferrari talking about business partnership, just to be told off and go back to building tractors. This refusal motivated Ferruccio to produce his first sports car, the 350 GT, which debuted at the 1964 Geneva Motor Show and took everyone by surprise. Receiving praise for its performance and design by the world's press and the public, the subsequent model was just as stunning, if not more. It's the Lamborghini Miura, introduced in 1966 with its revolutionary mid-engine V12 layout and breathtaking performance, setting new standards in the automotive world. Also known for its front headlights, which were inspired by women's eyelashes, and an astonishing top speed of almost 300 km an hour or 180 miles per hour. The Miura was also the very first Lamborghini to be named after a breed of fighting bulls, starting the notorious tradition for the brand and giving new meaning to the iconic company logo. Introduced in 1968, the Lamborghini Espada was a Grand Tourer designed by Gandini again and featuring a sleek, elongated body with 4 comfortable seats. Its name, Espada, means sword in Spanish, which is quite a fitting name for its sharp, distinctive design. The Espada equipped a V12 again, just mounted at the front this time, and despite its larger size, it could reach speeds of over 250 km an hour or 150 miles an hour, making it one of the fastest 4-seaters of the era. In the 1970s, Lamborghini continued to push boundaries with the Countach, known for its futuristic design and powerful engine. The Countach was another groundbreaking creation with the V12 engine and designed by Bertone, featuring sharp, angular lines and futuristic styling cues. Its wedge-shaped body and scissor doors became iconic features, elevating the brand even further as synonymous with exotic supercars that combined uniqueness, creativity and exhilarating performance. Fun fact about this car, as I am from Torino myself, Countach is a word from our local dialect to express astonishment or admiration for something. Then we move to the Urraco, unveiled at the 1970 Torino Auto Show and being Lamborghini's attempt to create an affordable, accessible sports car without compromising on performance or luxury. It was the second Lamborghini model to be named after a breed of fighting bulls and still under Gandini's design, featuring a mid-mounted V8 engine for optimal weight distribution and handling. The Urraco aimed to compete with the Ferrari Dino and other mid-engine sports cars of its time and came in various models, including the P200, the P250 and the P300 with different trims and outputs. Next on the list is the monumental LM002. Introduced in the late 80s, it was a powerful 4x4 vehicle originally developed as a military project and dubbed as Rambo Lambo. A radical departure from traditional supercars, venturing into the realm of luxury SUVs and powered by a Countach-derived V12 engine which gave it impressive speed for its size. Its aggressive and dominant appearance, massive tires and muscular body made it an imposing presence on and off the road, turning into an appealing and glamorous tool in the hands of celebrities and wealthy enthusiasts. A true predecessor to the modern G-Wagon, I would say, and a deal breaker for the industry as a whole. Despite creating remarkable cars, Lamborghini faced financial difficulties in the 1970s. The oil crisis of 1973 resulted in a decline of demand for high-performance cars due to fuel shortages and rising costs, affecting Lamborghini sales. This chain of events led Ferruccio to sell a majority stake in the company, ultimately ending up in Volkswagen hands with a 100% acquisition of the brand through Audi in 1998. I have to admit it, this is the hardest bittersweet part to accept for all of us Italians. To witness the decline of such a prestigious and authentic car maker, then being sold off to the Germans, especially considering direct competition between the industrialization of the north of Italy and the heavy manufacturing of the Bavarian region. With that being said, the job they did was, and still is, astonishing, in reshaping Lamborghini's return to its former glory and shine, taking the world stage for the exquisite design, extreme performance, and ultimate collector's appeal. Under new ownership, Lamborghini experienced a resurgence. The brand introduced models like the Diablo, Murcielago, Gagliardo, and Aventador, each pushing the boundaries of automotive engineering and design to the next level. The Gagliardo, for example, was introduced in 2003 and became the best-selling Lamborghini of all time. Lamborghini expanded then its lineup with SUVs like the Urus, very contemporary design, and combining luxury, performance and utility, appealing to a wider market. Additionally, the brand delved into limited editions and special purpose prototypes. Let's have a closer look at them here at the museum. So let's switch our attention now to the sort of prototyping part of the museum. We start with the Lamborghini Reventon, which obviously inspired the whole Aventador design styling. A very rare car. It was actually made and sold to the public, to private collectors in this case. Very different lines, stealth fighter, jet fighter sort of thing. A B2 bomber. Lucky enough to have a guided tour that it's showing everyone's inside of the cars. That's pretty cool, eh? Then here we have the sesto elemento, which means sixth element. When this car came out, it literally broke the whole internet, the whole press. Everyone was talking about it. Sesto elemento, sixth element, is for the carbon fiber that was used to produce it, to make it. It's basically just a Huracan, sort of a predecessor of the Huracan with the V10, but made entirely of carbon fiber. You can see the two exhausts coming out of here. A very rare car indeed. Already wearing the Huracan design. A completely breakthrough of design and obviously also in terms of materials used. Even the carbon fiber wheels. There was not many automotive manufacturers back in the day. We're talking 2010, already 13 years ago, making wheels out of carbon fiber. A very rare solution indeed. Now the top manufacturers are actually adopting. Yeah, that's the front dashboard.
And for sure here we have demonstrated the capabilities in managing this kind of material and the overall body concept.
Then we step into hypercar territory with the Veneno. We're in the mid of the 2010s. More carbon fiber here too. This design reprises the Diablo sort of door shape. but with the crazy addition of two massive cooling panels there. Proper jet fighter as well. Crazy design. More of a show off. Look at that, this is the exhaust actually. That's pretty crazy. Too extreme, right? Maybe not, depending what you like. Definitely impossible to afford. There were only 20 of these made, I believe, and they're now going for over $20 million per car. Then after the Veneno, the Centenario here. Another masterpiece from Lamborghini Designs. Centenario means centenary, and it's the celebration of the 100th anniversary since the birth of Ferruccio Lamborghini. Paying a homage to the founder, visionary man with an equally visionary car. Look at those lines, man. Packing a V12, obviously. A truly remarkable design exercise by Lamborghini, and it's all carbon fiber, obviously. And then we step into the future here with the super modern lines of the Sian. Honest with you guys, I never really understood this car much. It's too weird. It looks like a spaceship. I'm not sure what to say about it. V12 hybrid, I believe. 1000 horsepower. Very small production numbers. But still a bit weird for me. I just don't quite comprehend why it's been designed like this. What does it signify? But I do understand it's a very rare car. And then here we have the Countach, the new sort of restyling. I've shown you guys this car in one of my previous videos when it was unveiled officially in Auckland, New Zealand. I really like the way they have reinterpreted, the way they have redesigned and adapted old lines to new concepts. There's got so many elements of the Countach, but this one is actually an 850 horsepower hybrid V12 compared to the sort of just V12 of the old Countach. The front end is magnificent, and it truly embodies the Countach spirit. Just stunning. This is actually the power plant of the Huracan, and if you consider it, it's also powering the R8, the Audi R8, just a little bit detuned and underpowered, but yes, this is the engine and gearbox from the Huracan. You can see the drive shaft here. It goes to the side axles. V10, 600 horsepower. And then down here we have the V12 engine that powers the new age hypercars. 4 throttle bodies. That's amazing. V12 from the Murcielago, as I can read on the label. Really cool. That's a big engine. Wow. For the next chapter in the history of Italian car manufacturers, we move to Pagani Automobili. Following the chronological order of how things happened, Horacio Pagani joined Lamborghini in the late 70s and was involved in the development of the Countach. he played a crucial part in pioneering the use of carbon fiber in automotive manufacturing, which was a revolutionary material at the time. Pagani's work significantly contributed to the Countach design and performance, then forcing him to seek out his own venture in creating a niche brand of revolutionary, handcrafted and unique hypercars. A big thanks to my father again for tagging along and for his bits of knowledge that contributed in making this video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. This is Andy from Race Cars Universe. I can't wait to show you the Pagani Museum, guys. See you there!